Yeah, c'est bon? I'll just start talking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am insane, I guess, so, like, it's fine. Manspread tonight. It is the Pride edition, the biggest one we've had, and it is an official Pride event. If I was a good person and I did research, I would know, like, if there's been a drag king show for Pride before. I've never seen one. Every time I do a show, I feel like there's a lot on the line, because if it doesn't go well, it's like, oh, see, nobody wants to see a drag king show. I think I put a lot of like pressure on myself for them to be successful, because it's like the whole community's kind of riding on it. And the one today, like, I really hope that there's a lot of people there. I hope that there's a lot of people that, like, it's their first time at a drag king show. Okay, so I know, well, I'm first in the roster tonight, and I'm crap. And then after me, it's gonna be Treasure Trail.
Hello, hello, I'm Treasure Trail, and I'm ribbit for your pleasure.
He lives in Outaouais, like the middle of nowhere. He's so, like, country. He shoots and eats squirrels, but he also has a husband and is, like, female-bodied, so they're in, like, a heterosexual relationship, but he's, like, the most butch lesbian that I've ever met, but not a butch lesbian, and it's, like, such a gag that you're just like, how are you not? I'm, like, a lesbian, but I'm not, like, that much of a lesbian, you know? And then after Treasure Trail, we have Will Charmer, who was kind of the first drag king to start the new wave.
Hey, I'm Will Charmer. I'm the drag king that your body will adore and your family will love.
The more we appear, the more, like, diverse we become. Will is, like, kind of like a little boy. He looks like a little boy, but he's, like, starting to, like, grow up a little bit, just, like, on stage and behind. I have Slick Hardwood, which is a Manspread staple. I've seen a lot of live shows and live performances, and you kind of don't always live for all of them, but every single time I've seen Slick on stage, I live. He always brings something different to the table. And then after Slick, we have Cyril Cinder, who is another Manspread staple.
My dick's out! Penis! I don't know if you want that on film!
And he's doing this number tonight that, like, it's so iconic and it's so amazing, and, like, it's really gonna, like, freak people out and blow them away, and just wacky and wild, and it's drag. After Cyril, we have Choppier, another local legend.
Yeah, it's me, Choppier with my friend, my fellow Hervé Metal, and yeah, we're doing some kabits for you tonight.
I don't tell him enough how much, like, I appreciate him being here in the city, because we do kind of, like, lean on each other quite a lot. Then we have Ben Agité, a performer from Toronto. He just sent a submission video for us, and Slick and I, like, watched it, and we were just like, yeah, like, for sure. After Ben, we have One Erection, which it is the boy band troupe that we have in the city, and we're doing, in my opinion, our strongest number. Now that the 90s are really in, we are capitalizing off of that and just giving you, like, boy band stuff. People seem to be here for it. To close the show, we have Tenderoni, who just flew in from Chicago. He's staying with me. He's, like, around the corner.
Hi, I'm Tenderoni. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Charlie DeVille brought me out here so I could be a part of Manspread. This is my first time ever performing with a troupe of kings, and I'm really excited. I'm doing Todrick Hall. I'm going to be really gay, give him a little bit of razzle-dazzle. So that's what's up.
He's, like, an amazing, super high-energy performer, and, like, basically the furthest I've brought, like, an artist. They're not ready, basically, for what they're going to see. And I can't wait. Me with all my emotional baggage.
I bet you can pull a Yui here.
Will anyone catch me?
Do it.
Do I do it?
Do it.
Watch me.
Your car's already smashed.
Watch me.
New crimes.
Yeah, I'll just get another ticket today.
This
I,
is
like,
on
don't
film.
care.
There's gays everywhere in the city. They've taken over. And a drag king backstage is just like, we're just so nice, and it's like disgusting how like friendly and nice and like just, yeah, I don't know. There's no cattiness. I think there's just like so few of us, and I think, I don't know, we like don't really have big egos a lot of the time, so like it's just, I'm like always the shadiest one. Even with queens or like whatever, I always try to like start drama.
Hi, it's on the spot. I saw it on the spot.
On the spot. On the hanger. I have the lipstick.
Okay. So it's 7:22. About 40 minutes till show. Woo!
Where are my boxers?
Welcome to Manspread! But this may be the biggest drag king show that Montreal has ever seen. A lot of the audience for drag king shows is like queer women, and queer women have a not so great time in the village or haven't felt like represented in the village, myself included. We've never felt that the village is for us. It's kind of made for a very specific type of queer person. I want to participate, but I don't feel like it's for me, you know. It's kind of how I feel about Pride too. I'm kind of like, if you've never felt included, what would make you want to go? But like somebody has to be the one to kind of like change it or like, you know, bring people in. We need to make this space for ourselves. They're giving me this opportunity to have the show, and that's kind of the whole joke about Manspread, is like taking up space for people who are socialized to like not usually be able to take up space. A lot of people have not necessarily great experiences with Pride, but we're trying to change it. It's happening slowly, but it's happening. Co-producer.
Co-producer, do you have any words about the show?
Do I have words?
There are no
I
words.
have body language. Yeah, I have words. I got words. I got shit to say.
Go on.
Charlie DeVille. I love him. He is so good. Am I allowed to do that on national television?
This is going on national television.
This is good. This is good footage.
This is for us? Thank you.